Hey everyone, Mark here from Voiceflow, and I'm thrilled to share another template that will surely help you get started with your next chatbot experience. Introducing the Banking Assistant Chatbot template, a fully customizable banking flow that enables customers to complete two main functions: transfer money and check their spending history. It can also complete a handful of sub-functions or FAQs, such as finding the nearest branch, checking your account balance, or providing general help. Now, although chatbots are evolving fast, they can still leave customers feeling frustrated or confused. To ensure customers enjoy a seamless experience, businesses like banks need to continue improving upon their multi-channel offering and the ability to tailor personalized and convenient experiences across them. By utilizing the Banking Assistant Chatbot as a starting point, you can build out a variety of great customer support chatbot experiences, such as a hotel concierge, credit card assistant, or a product and tracking information chatbot for your online retail store, all of which can maximize customer service, minimize customer service costs, and increase self-service channels. In this video, we'll cover a few main points while walking through the template design. This includes using top-level intents to create flexible menu options, how to set up commands to support FAQs, how to use the custom action step to simulate an event, creating utterances and required entities to fulfill the user's intent, and testing the experience. Now, the way we've designed this template is firstly using open intents, or a collection of phrases that capture a user's intent and then trigger an action. And so when the project hits this prompt step at the start of our experience, our chatbot is going to stop and listen for the user to say something. Now, the first question we ask is, what can I help you with today? A user can say transfer money or check their spending history. Once they actually say this, it'll immediately match it to the transfer money or spending history intent, which puts the user into a closed system where they are essentially pulled down a deterministic path. And so this is the basic structure of our design. To understand the components and flow of this experience, let's head back to the start block. As you can see, we've used two commands within our experience: general help and account balance. Each command is linked to an intent and a subflow, which can be invoked anywhere in the experience. For example, if a user says account balance, they will immediately activate the account balance conversation flow. Since the account balance intent is housed within a command, once the user finishes the flow, they will return to where they previously were in your project. Within the flow of the account balance command, we've employed a set block to set the value or current balance in the user's account to a fixed number. This was done to quickly simulate what this experience might be like. However, to accurately retrieve this data from a user's bank account, of course, you will need some sort of API integration between the user's bank and your experience. Now, after the set step, we've completed this flow by incorporating custom visuals, responding with the account balance using the balance variable, which we've set in the set step above, and then ended with a prompt step. We've also employed a confirmation intent here to help redirect a user back to the home flow, and a subcommand in case they ask where the nearest branch is. Let's now head back to the home flow. Now, after the start block, we hit a custom action step. These steps are used to simulate an action or event in your experience. This could be opening a car door or fetching credit card info, actions a developer could implement during the design handoff. Here, we're using the custom action step as a placeholder to simulate an API request that pulls real-time data from the user. APIs provide a powerful means to pull important information from an existing CMS, database, or internal tool, so you don't have to worry about storing customer information in your experience. When you open up the editor, you've got a few options, like setting up multiple paths, adding labels, or creating a default path for your conversation. After the assistant asks, "What can I help you with today?" there are two main intents the user can trigger: transfer money and spending history. To satisfy the different ways a user might ask to transfer money, we've included a variety of utterances along with three key entities: contact, amount, and delivery date. Most importantly, we have made sure that each entity is required, meaning this info must be provided in order to complete the step. That way, if the user fails to fill any entities during the response, we can continue to ask the user for that information until it's provided. From there, the user can send, edit, or cancel their transfer using the button step. On send, the assistant then confirms the transfer using the variables filled by the user. We've also used custom visuals to accompany the confirmed request and a prompt at the end of the conversation in case the user wants to perform another task. Finally, if the user triggers the spending history intent, they will head down this branch here, where, using this if statement, they will be filtered down a specific path based on whether they provide a spending category in their response. You can consider an if step like a crossroad in a conversation. From there, we've employed button steps on either side of these branching conversations to further qualify the user's intention. The right information is eventually spoken back to the user using variables here, which eventually leads to an assistant response and a prompt step where the user can decide how they'd like to proceed. Once again, it's important to remember that we're using this template to simulate a banking chatbot experience, and so we've employed the use of fixed numbers, as you can see here and here. When building your own custom chatbot experience, you're going to want to connect your own custom APIs in order to simulate that one-to-one experience where you can collect real banking data from your customers. Let's now see this chatbot experience in action by clicking on Share Prototype and then hitting Open Link in New tab. All right, so now that we're in the test, let's try activating a command first. So hi there, welcome to Mobility Bank. What can I do for you today? Let's type in what's my balance. And as you can see, a visual shows up here. It shows me my balance, and the assistant tells me your account balance is $6,420. That's great. Now let's select Transfer Money. So now let's go to one of the open intents in our project. Who should I send this to? Let's say Mike. $50. When should I send this? Let's go March 3rd. And then great, okay, sending $50 to Mike on March 3rd. Is this information correct? Yes, it is. And there it is. The assistant has confirmed where it's being sent, who it's being sent to, and on what date. And then we have a visual that comes up, and obviously we've got some variables in there as placeholders. Naturally, this would be a dynamic image where this information would be filled in based on what the user has provided us. And is there anything else I can help you with? Let's go check my spending history to activate that open intent. And then it says, how many days of transaction should I show? We'll put 7 days. And voila, it gives us that fixed amount, what we've spent in the past 7 days. And then we'll select yes, we want more detail. And then another visual shows up that you can make dynamic on your own. But for the purposes of this exercise, we've put in a static image there that shows us some of our recent transactions, including Dropbox, Spotify, etc., etc. And then it asks, is there anything else I can help you with? We're going to select no. And now this brings us to the end of our experience. And so that is the Banking Assistant Chatbot in action. And so from ride sharing to retail to SaaS products, businesses of all sizes are developing chat assistants to deliver seamless and personalized experiences users can count on. We hope this template serves as a strong starting point for your next chatbot experience. If you want to learn more about conversation design or how to get started with Voiceflow, check out our templates library. It serves as a great resource to inspire new ideas and is entirely free. Thanks for watching.